serious topic here for so many people, you and I included, and so many people out there. If you suffer from back pain, you're not alone. It's estimated that, this is unbelievable, 10 million people in the UK suffer from some form of back problem, and it's one of the leading causes of people taking time off work.
Yes, well, osteopath Nadia Alibhai is joining us for the first time.
Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome to the sofa.
Thank you.
And the mat.
And the mat. Yes, thanks for being here. And, you know, as Craig touched on, it's such a big problem, isn't it, for so many people?
That's right.
And thankfully you're going to give us your advice and tell us things that we could do to kind of help that. But why do we need to be a bit more careful in the summer months when it comes to back pain?
So, right, in the summer months with the extra sunlight, we tend to have more energy. We have serotonin buzzing through us, so we feel a lot happier and we end up doing a lot more. So we may decide to clear out that cupboard that's been sitting there for so long or try on a new activity like jogging. So when we do that, sometimes we're not aware of our posture. We don't warm up properly, we don't cool down properly, and we don't stretch. And that's when we can end up having back injuries and back strains.
OK. So we're almost having too much fun in the summer. We're forgetting about it.
Here's another really weird thing, and I don't know what it is the heat and not sleeping properly at night, but when the temperatures are really hot, my back pain gets worse.
Yes.
Is that normal?
So what happens is a lot of people associate back pain with the colder weather. However, with the heat, our actual muscles, our ligaments and tendons, they can expand and contract over the joints, which can then bring on back pain.
OK.
Yeah, so it's the heat, but also it's the atmospheric pressure. So that causes the change as well.
That's the worst time, because you want to be out doing stuff.
I know, that's the time when you want your back to be on best form.
Yeah, but
you're not hiding away. Yeah,
is it the grumpiest thing you can get, back pain? It just gets you really irritated.
It is one of the most, but there are so many things that we can do, especially if we are suffering with the pain.
Have you noticed since, obviously, the pandemic and obviously people working from home, constantly Zooming and on laptops and whatever it is, hunched over, does that really add to it?
And I feel I'm seeing a lot more people now because when people are working from home, their desk setup isn't the way it should be, as opposed to when people are working in an office, they move around a lot more, they'll go and make a cup of coffee. At home, people are static. They can be sat there at the desk for hours on end without even getting up to grab a bite to eat. So that staticness causes stiffness and can cause back pain.
And like you say, it was all very makeshift over lockdown, right? We'd never worked from home before, so it's not like a proper desk, you know, a setup. It's probably a kitchen table.
Or working from the bed. I'm having so many patients saying, oh, I have my first few meetings in bed and then I can't get out of bed.
I'm in the wrong job. This sounds like a lovely morning.
We kind of hang on a sofa all day. It ain't bad. It ain't bad.
Very true.
There's a mat here for a reason.
Yes.
So you're going to guide us through some things we can do?
So there's a lot we can do. Now, if we're looking at low back pain in particular, I'll go through a few stuff. So one of them is standing. Do you want to join in?
You sure? I got a mat here. Ross, do you want this? I'm happy to lie on the carpet if you want a mat.
OK, all right.
OK, where do you want us?
So let's start with this one. This one's a great one. Just
I love doing?
What?
I show off in Pilates class.
Go on, do it.
Oh, are you that guy? Are you that guy?
Do you want that one?
Come on, I'll go wherever. I'm fine here. Yeah, I'm fine.
So
you go for it.
The first one is one of my favourites. So you're going to take
I get this end? Sorry.
Great. So take your arms up to the ceiling and we're going to stretch. So wriggle up, and then we're going to stretch alongside, bend across to the left. So now, as you're doing this, you should be feeling a stretch across on the right side.
Thank you.
You're doing great. And you should be feeling that there and keeping the hips straight. And then go back up to the ceiling, keep the arms straight, and then go across the other way. So you can hold this stretch for about 15 to 20 seconds. Can you feel it? And this is such a lovely way to just increase mobility.
Something cracked.
Well, that's a good sign.
That's good.
That's a good sign. It's almost like a burp. It's the release of air pressure, which is good. Yes, it's your back burp.
I like that.
So this is a great one to do. Another one which I really like is the cat-cow. Do you have a mat?
Well, I do Pilates. I'll let you crack on.
OK, so...
Ross, you jump down here. Come on.
I do Pilates, and this is my favourite. Well, after,
it's such
I
a
get the
lovely
burn,
one.
this is my favourite stretch in the world.
Do you want to do it? So here we are. So we're going to have your shoulders and wrists in line.
This reminds me of that weird episode of Big Brother all those years ago with Rula Lenska.
OK, so what we're going to do is look up to the ceiling, stick your bottom out a bit, and you'll feel this extension. That's it, beautiful.
Oh, it's a good
We'll hold this for about 5 seconds and then go the other way. Tuck your chin in and tuck your pelvis in at the same time, and that's going to help. And we can do this about 5 times, holding it 5 seconds each time.
I didn't know I had a pelvis.
So that's how many reps you should do, 5?
Yes, about 5-second holds, 5 times.
Okay.
Another one you can do from here, actually, is going into child's pose. So sitting your bottom down, and this is such a lovely one. So stretch your arms out, sit your bottom down, and kind of wriggle forward.
I could fall asleep like that.
Am I just wriggling my hands forward?
Yeah, so
that
wriggle,
feels so
wriggle,
good.
wriggle, wriggle, and you're going to have a lovely stretch through your arms, through your back. And what you're aiming to do is sitting your bottom down on your
trying,
heels.
but
I'm really scared that, you know, you're talking about a back burp. I'm scared of something else.
It's a danger zone.
Too much.
I won't lie to you.
If it happens, it's okay.
I have had 2 tubs of tomato ketchup ice cream.
Yeah, we don't want a bottom burp as well.
Okay.
So, and the last one here is going onto your back, and this is a knee
I'm going
hug.
to do this because I see them doing this in Pilates.
That's your cobra.
Don't mind if I do. Right, OK.
And from here, we're going to... Are you okay?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
I'm not...
I noticed
I think
you're
there
up
might be
there.
an injury. So we're going to lean back for here.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can do this one leg at a time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or you can take both legs, and you're going to pull your knees up into your chest.
It's like a nice hug.
It's a nice hug. So this is a knee hug. And with this, try and keep your head down so you're not straining your neck and pulling your knees into your chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to thank you. I'm going to stay here and I'm going to look at that camera and say, your local weather forecast is on its way in just a moment.